It's Lorna Blake of lornablake.com, empoweryourself.com. Today I'm coming to you live from Cheonan, South Korea, and this is my little part of town. Now I came outside today. It's kind of cool, so I'm wearing my blazer, and I've also got my jacket, my water, and my little handbag. I'm walking down the street. I want to give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, so you notice that the street is nestled by pine trees just all around. And down the street, we've got an animal hospital right here. We've got some Chinese restaurants along the stretch. And also we've got residential buildings. So one of the things that's really unique to these neighborhoods is that residential and commercial are all together. There's no distinction. And this is a very affluent neighborhood. It's actually one of the most affluent neighborhoods in Korea altogether. But there's no distinction between residential and commercial. So my building is just on the opposite side there of the Chinese restaurant. And the owner is an optician. Here's a guy who drives a Mercedes. His Mercedes is parked right outside, out front. And he lives on the 4th floor. We're on the 3rd. And just to give you a sense of it, Korea is 70% mountain. So there isn't a lot of land. There's a premium obviously on real estate. And so what you'll find is that there isn't as much of a drive to have neighborhoods where it's only residential. Many times there are suburbs in other places in the world where people live far away from commercial properties. That's not the case here. Pretty much everywhere you go on every street, you'll find commercial and residential are all together. Sometimes people live upstairs, the commercial is downstairs. And down at the bottom of the street, there is actually a Dior ladies boutique, women's boutique with women's clothing. So quite an interesting mix of commercial. There's also private language academies and private science academies right along the stretch. So let's walk down and give people a sense of what I'm talking about. And as we're going down, you can see there are cars, there are bikes right here where people are, where the restaurant has deliveries done. It's a busy street, and the streets are quite narrow, right? And these are new buildings. I meant to say that this building just got finished in the last 2 or 3 months. One where I live, we moved in March, early March this year. It just got finished, and we were some of the first tenants inside this building. So I'm not giving you a tour of my apartment at this point, but I just might do that. All right, so, and along here, what have we got? Delivery trucks, and a car clinic. I almost get run over sometimes. I have to be really careful. But I love my neighborhood. And I know people, so I say hi. Here they are. I say hi to the car clinic owner. And I say hi to the restaurant people. What I find I love about Korea is that most everybody is part of a community where people speak to each other and say hello and good morning and good evening and good afternoon. It's just great. So I wanted to share that. Oh, I mustn't forget, this is a plot of land. This is a plot of land where, as you can tell, vegetables are grown. Right smack dab in the middle of our neighborhood, you can find all kinds of lettuce, onion, green onion, maybe gogoma, what's that, sweet potato. There's some beautiful sunflowers, really, really nice sunflowers. I wanted to share that in a lot of communities in Korea, there are plots of land that are designated just for planting vegetables. And so this is another really wonderful and unique part of it. I think that's going to be it for now. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.